we have one I just did an inside the box video on. It's Batman Under the Red Hood. This is based off of a graphic novel, Under the Hood. And this is a very emotional story. And I think this is probably one of the tightest, at least plot-wise, the tightest DC animated movies they've done. I think this is probably the best one they've done so far too. So I would definitely recommend picking this up. And next we have one that I've been wanting to get for quite a long time. It is the 20th anniversary edition of Tim Burton's Batman, and this is the digibook. This is my first digibook, and I just love the look of these. You can see there, and then have the picture on the back of them. But this is just really cool, the way that all the information they have in here. And I mean, this is just a great movie. You know, Tim Burton really did a wonderful job of setting the atmosphere, making it a really dark film. And you know, this movie was like 10 years. It took 10 years before this even got made. I think they were trying to start production in like 1979, and it didn't get, you know, really going until the mid to late 80s. So, but this is a great film. I definitely recommend picking up the digibook, because it does have some nice info in here. Next we have The Brothers Bloom. This one actually got a Best Buy for really cheap. I was surprised, because this hasn't been out for that long. I think it came out maybe 2 or 3 months ago. But I got this at Best Buy for $6.99, just $7, and it's a really good film. It's written by I can't remember his name. It's the guy that wrote the movie Brick, which I've heard really good things about. This is his follow-up to that. But it's about two brothers, the Brothers Bloom, obviously. They're con men, and Mark Ruffalo's character in it, he is the brother that kind of plans everything, and Adrian Brody's character just kind of goes along with it. And you know, Adrian Brody's character is feeling like he doesn't know who he is, because all of his life he's just been playing, you know, these roles that his brother has given him, and so he wants out of it, but his brother convinces him to do one last con, and they're going to con this eccentric heiress played by Rachel Weisz. And it's just a really cool movie with a lot of twists. You really have to pay attention, because it can get a little confusing towards the end, but it's a really good film. I definitely recommend watching that. And the last Blu-ray I picked up is Monty Python's Life of Brian. I got this off of Sony Rewards. I had a $10 coupon and another $5 off, so I saved about $15 on this. It was, everything on there is priced pretty high. I think everything's usually around like $25 to $30 to $35. But I got $10 off. Plus another $5, so I only paid $11 for this. Thought that was pretty decent. This is kind of a spoof on religion and Hollywood epics. It's the main character in it is a guy named Brian Cohen, and it's set in 33 AD, and the Romans have taken over Judea and are trying to impose order. Through a bunch of bizarre circumstances, Brian gets mistaken for a messiah, and all these people follow him around and create this whole religion around him. I looked on Amazon on reviews for this, and there were quite a few people, you know, giving this 1 star because it saying that it was attacking Christianity and things like that. I don't think it really is, because while I said it was a spoof of religion, which it kind of is, it's more of a spoof of human nature. Because there was one scene in this where where Brian was chased into the desert, and all these people that thought he was the Messiah were chasing him, and they were asking him that they were so hungry, there was no food around here, and he just pointed to a bush, with it's like some kind of fruit, berries on it, something like that, and it's just that these people didn't notice the bush, and then they saw it, and it's like, he created a bush in the desert. It's a miracle. It's just, I think it's more of a spoof on human nature, about how we like to think of extraordinary things happening when we don't have another explanation for them. But I thought this movie was going to be funnier than it actually was, but it was still pretty funny. I still think that Monty Python and the Holy Grail is a much funnier film, and it's probably their best. But this is still a good one. I'd say maybe rent it if you're interested. All right, guys. Well, that's it for my update. And see you later. Bye.